Hi guys and gals, Froggy here. This is going to be a follow-up video on my weather stripping. We call it weather stripping 2. And I want to show you the gap that happens when the sun hits this weather stripping. Because this weather stripping does not have a hard backing like a spine or a metal strip or anything on it. So in the shade it's fine. You can see up there there's no gaps. At the top is one of the original weather strippings, does have a aluminum strip on it like backing. Here's the other side. This is the new stuff. No gaps in the shade. And then we start to get a little bit of a gap. Get a little bit of a gap. These are in the shade now. When they're in the sun, they gap more. I don't know if you can see it because the lighting is really tough here. But anyway, I'm going to screw in some screws. I'm going to pre-drill some holes to make sure that I can go through this material without tearing up the material. So I'm going to pre-drill a hole, and then I'm going to just put some screws every 6 or 8 inches or so, and that way it'll eliminate the gapping when the sun hits it. So I'll start on this side here. Some of these staples didn't get set in all the way properly. It's hard when you have a stapler up against something like a door to get the right amount of pressure in there. So I've got a little punch and a hammer, and I'm going to set them in a little bit further. So the point of using a punch is if you try to swing a hammer in there, if you miss, you're going to damage the paint on your door, and it's hard to get the right angle with the hammer, and it's just really easy if you use a punch. That side's done. I decided to leave the staples in. I'm going to paint them so that they don't rust and so they don't show. So we got no gaps now on that side. I don't care how much the sun hits it. About every 6 inches or so it's fastened, so there wouldn't be any gap. Now this side's been in the shade for a while, so I'm going to finish up this side. It doesn't take too long for that weather stripping to expand and contract. Actually, I'm not, I like it because it's easy to install, but I don't like it because of that expansion and contraction. But if you put enough fastening points on there, it's okay. So I'm going to wrap it. Give me a thumbs up or a like if this helps you out. Subscribe to my channel. If you want more from Froggy, ring the bell if you want notifications. Be safe, have fun, and I always follow up. If I find something that went a little off on one of my projects, look for the same name of the video but with a pound sign 2 or a number 2, and then that'll be a follow-up. Okay? Bye-bye.